Hello everyone, welcome to this month's period vlog. It is currently Monday the 10th of June and my period was due last Thursday. It's still not here, so yeah, today is day 33 of my cycle, so I do get my period today. I'll have had a 32-day cycle, which is not, I've had that before, but it's been quite a while since I've had a cycle that long. I really didn't bother to check when I ovulated this month, and I didn't get any ovulation pain this month. I did get like the cervical mucus where it goes really sticky egg white, so what I call ovulation mucus. And yeah, so I'm sure I did at some point in this cycle, but I wasn't paying much attention to it because it's around the same time anyway. But yeah, this is unusual, so I'm pretty sure it's coming because every now and then I'm getting the odd cramp or the odd bit of discomfort and I'm like, hello, can you hurry up? And I think it will come today. Fingers crossed, because I mean, look, to be honest, any day this week is bad. I was hoping it'd be last week, but I can't plan for it. But yeah, so I figured while we're waiting, we'll just start this vlog and see when it does eventually turn up. I've got a video I'm shooting with someone today who's coming here. Thankfully, I don't have to go out. But tomorrow I have to take my car for an MOT, and I've also got a quite an important meeting, so which fortunately is on Skype, so I can stay here at least, but like that's a bit annoying. So yeah, we'll see when Mother Nature shows up. It started. It's 2 p.m. now on Monday 10th of June, and my period has finally got going. So I went to the bathroom. I've been cramping for like the last 20 minutes or so. I was filming with my friend Robin. That video will probably be up. I can't decide whether I'm going to put that one up first before this period vlog. I think I will put that one up beforehand and then do this one next week. But I was filming Robin and that went really awesome, but kind of towards the end I noticed I was like, oh, I really am being a bit crampy and like I needed to go to the toilet. So I did go to the toilet, and while I was there I just looked down, there was this lovely drop of bright red blood. So I was like, yep, Mother Nature is here. A little bit later than expected, but still within my normal window. So I have had a 32-day cycle, so still not gone longer than 32 days, which is good. I thought I might go longer this month, but who knows. So the only other thing I've got to do today is I've ordered something for, I'm currently redecorating my spare room at the moment. It's just a mess. I've ordered a shelf that I want to pick up from Homebase. I'm not sure if I'll get around to that though. Tomorrow, I probably do need to do it today, because tomorrow I've got a meeting, a Skype meeting in the morning, then, which I wasn't planning, but I had a call earlier today and now I've got that Skype call. Then I've got to go to have my car's MOT done, and my MOT must get done tomorrow because it's literally due tomorrow. So that has to be done, whether I'm come hell or high water, whether I'm dying or not. I've got to take the car for that. And the only other thing is I've got a call in the afternoon, which I also need to do. So tomorrow is busy. Fingers crossed that this is manageable, which is a bit up and down when it's the 32-day cycle. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock now, and as you can see, it is tipping it down with rain outside, so I haven't been to Homebase to collect my shelf. If it dies down a bit later, I might go out, but it's been raining literally the entire day so far, and Homebase closes at 8, so I've still got a bit of time, but I guess I'll just have to leave it for right now and keep my fingers crossed that they'll hold it on Wednesday or whenever I can actually get out there. I don't know, I might brave it a bit later. If it's still bad around 6, or actually 7, when the traffic's died down a bit, I might get like 6:37, and hopefully the rain will have died off a bit then. But if it's not, I might just go for the sake of it and A, get out of the house and get some exercise, but B, just I want to get it done. Yeah, I've just basically been chilling. Fortunately all my work's done. Period wise, it's pretty okay. Still cramping every now and then, but I took some ibuprofen earlier and that seems to have got everything kind of under control. I haven't really started bleeding yet. It's still just like little bits, so I'm thinking tonight is probably when it's going to start. I'm really kind of nervous about tomorrow at the moment, just because I've got that stupid MOT to get it done. Might actually call my dad and just see. Yeah, I don't know, I'll think about it. Or just see if someone else could take it if I'm not well, because it has to get done. I should have booked it in earlier. That's my stupid fault. Well, it's 7 o'clock now, and as you can probably see, the rain hasn't let up at all. So I've decided I'm just going to leave it for now. Still feeling pretty good. I've got some dinner left over from yesterday, which I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I'm going to give it like another hour or two though. Had a snack a bit earlier on. I've got these smoky barbecue peanuts They're not as good as the Waitrose ones. This is from Sainsbury's, but I really like the Waitrose ones. I had them, one of the kids I was looking after at one point had them as a snack, and I tried some and I was like, oh my goodness, these are actually really good. So I'm hoping to pick some of them up next time I'm in Waitrose. Yeah, just chilling. I've got a new book which I'm reading, just one of these little chick flicks, and yeah, I'm not even listening to any music on my laptop at the moment. Probably will listen to it later. 9 o'clock now, and I'm just about to have dinner. I've been saving this pot noodle literally the whole week. I've been eating so healthy just so I can have this one cheat meal, because it's really easy to cook when you're feeling crampy or not so great, and I just like to treat myself on my period. It makes you feel better mentally. So while I'm having dinner, I was obviously getting my pills ready, and I thought I'd sort of talk a bit about what I've been doing this month in terms of pain management. So the usual magnesium and my little bioselenium and zinc tablet and bromelain. This is the 3rd full month that I've taken bromelain, the 4th month I've had it, because when I got it, I think I started my period a week after I started taking it. So the 3rd full month, so this should be a really good time to see that. The other thing I've been doing is I've drunk quite a bit of pineapple juice, which is, bromelain comes from pineapples, by the way. Because that seemed to be helping a bit, I thought maybe we'll see if the pineapple can help, so I've had pineapple juice. I also saw an energy healer. When was that? Friday? Yeah, it was Friday. I saw an energy healer, and I've seen energy healers before, twice, and I did a vlog specifically on this, so I won't go into too much detail. If you want to know more about that whole experience, then go over there. But it was insane, because this is the first time I've ever actually had a reaction to an energy healer. Like, I literally passed out when and she didn't even touch me, and I passed out. So it was really strong. I had a really good feeling with her. So I'm curious to see if just one session will help with that. As of right now, I am fine, knock on wood. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is I haven't really started bleeding yet. I'm still very much in the kind of early spotting stages, and I know for a fact that my pain only kicks in when I start to really bleed. So that probably means it's going to be tomorrow when I have all those jobs to do, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that it maybe gets going right before bed tonight, and then I can knock myself out and go to sleep. I'm just running a bath now. It's 10:30. I thought it might help to relax me, and we've got these super cute like unicorn bath bombs and some like mini rose ones as well, which I've just stocked on the website. They're by a lady called Becky, who is Roller Dirty Soaps. So she's a stay-at-home mum, and I just thought I'd support a nice little business doing that, and they're really, really cute. Look at them. There's a purple one as well, actually. I think so. There's like little roses, mini roses, and oh, this one's cute. Look at him, it's adorable. So yeah, I think I'm gonna use the pink one in the bath tonight. Morning, it is 10 AM. I woke up at like 8:30, I think. Went to the bathroom, then came back to bed and napped for a bit. Yeah, actually feeling okay right now. I did have to take a little bit of ibuprofen because I was a bit crampy, but not terrible. Also, I don't know if I've told you this, I'm currently doing this like no shampoo method with my hair. I've been warned that like the first couple of months are awful because your hair is really greasy, it goes through a dandruffy phase, and then it should get better. Well, I've gone through the really, really greasy phase. It's still a bit greasy, but it's trust me, it's way better than it was. And I've got a bit of dandruff coming now. Like it is still quite dandruffy, but again, was warned that I'd go through that. But I'm really curious to see whether it works or not. And as I hate washing my hair, anything I can do to make the process easier, I am totally on board with. So that's just something that's happening at the moment. So if you see my hair being particularly like greasy in the next few videos or so, you'll understand why. I have a call in like 25 minutes actually. So I'm gonna get up, not get dressed, but pretend to get dressed on my top half because it's a Skype call, and then I will have some breakfast, get that done, and then see how we're feeling. Just had my Skype call. That went really well. There's something potentially really exciting happening, which of course I can't tell you about, but that would be something that'd be going on in the next couple of months, so you would hear about whatever this was soon. So that was really awesome, but I don't know if anything's going to happen because I was being interviewed for something, and she's now got to go away and talk to other people about it, but that was great. I started cramping again at like 10:30, so as I'd only taken one ibuprofen when I first woke up, I took some more then, and I'm really starting to bleed now, but I'm feeling okay. So unless I have some really terrible episode in the next hour or two, which knock on wood I don't, but has happened before, I think I'll be excuse me, I think I'll be okay to take my car for its MOT. I did message my dad last night and ask him if he happened to be free around 1 o'clock if I really need, because it has to be done today, if I had to get him to just take it and drop it off and come back some other way. Could he do that? Which he could have done, but I think I'll be okay. So yeah, just gonna chill out, and I've actually done all my emails today. We're good. Can just relax, do what I want right now. Just off to the garage now to go get my MOT done. It's 2 PM and I'm still waiting at Kia for my car to be done with its MOT. Hopefully not too long now. I've realised that like I am properly bleeding today, but it's quite light, which has been the case for the last few periods. But I also seem to be able to kind of hold some of it until I go to the toilet, sort of subconsciously, which I know is possible, but it's the first time I've noticed that I've done it. Weird. Whew, and I'm back. I even managed to pop in and pick up the shelf on the way back as well, so that's good, that's all done. Only thing left now is in about half an hour I've got a business call and then I am done for the day. Also, this massive box has turned up, which is addressed to me, but it's got my mum's business name at the top, so I don't know if it's something for her that she sent to me or whatever, but I'm gonna open it anyway because I know she's away at the moment, so can't ask her. Figured it out. They're these big boxes to go under my bed to store things in. And I'm done. So it is now 5 o'clock. I had a little bit of a snack. I just had some sourdough bread and butter. And I've got some pineapple juice that I've been drinking here. I've gone through now like that worst achy. It wasn't painful today, it was just like uncomfortable. You know when you can't get comfy? And I laid down on the sofa at one point when I was at Kia waiting for my car to be done. So about an hour and a half, which wasn't too bad. They're really good there because they have like free Wi-Fi and everything, so you can just sit down and it's only 35 quid to have your MOT done. So I think it's really good the way they've set it up. But yeah, I was kind of like uncomfortable in my back and my front. I was cramping a bit. But once I kind of got back here, had a bit of a lie down, it sort of went away. So I think that's the worst bit done now. And just have to think about what I'm going to do for dinner. It's now 11 o'clock. I've had dinner. I just cooked the equivalent of like buffalo wings with cauliflower, but a slightly different recipe, and some yaki rice, which is just fried rice with some tamari sauce. And then I had some vegan ice cream and a banana split with some chocolate in the middle. So you just cut it, wrap it in tin foil, put chocolate in the middle of the banana, and then you put it in the oven for like 5 minutes, and that was really tasty. That was a while ago, and now I'm snacking on some corn chips, which I'm definitely in my craving stage. Pain, like since 1:30 I hadn't had to take any more pain meds. It had been okay, but I've started to get the gassiness now, and it's hitting right now. Oh, it's awful. I call it the ibuprofen gas, when it's just like it gets trapped behind your uterus and then you're like stabbing. Oh, relief. So I'm in that phase now, but I was getting sick. If I stand up, it's really uncomfortable, so I have just taken 1 ibuprofen now, but I managed to last for many hours without it, which is great. And yeah, so hopefully after today that'll be the painful day done, and then tomorrow I have a meeting, I have an energy healing session, and then I have chiropractor in the evening. Morning again. It is around 11 o'clock now, and I've kind of been dozing on and off since 9. Had a perfectly fine sleep last night, so that's good. Today should be fine. Apparently the water supply is down in my local area, so I've got to go and check the taps in a minute. I know I had some water earlier, but I don't know if it's now stopped. They're hoping to resolve it by midday, but the pumping station near us has gone down, so might not have any water. That'll be interesting, but should be fine for breakfast and everything else. I've got to do some serious tidying up before this meeting at 2 today. Is it 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock? I better check that, actually. I think it's 2. But yeah, I need to clean up so that the house is tidy at least. And that's pretty much my whole plan for the morning. Yep, no water. Well, fortunately I have a jug of water in the fridge, so I'll be fine for drinking, and they're hoping that it's going to be sorted by like midday anyway. But in the meantime, I thought I would try this new cup I've got, which is the Be Free cup. Now this is a self-sterilizing menstrual cup, and I was a part of the development process for this cup too, kind of giving my advice and stuff on the designs. But this, if I can get it out, is what it looks like. So basically, it's got this slippery layer on it, which is sort of like self-lubrication, but it also is part of what allows this cup to never need to be boiled. It just has an antimicrobial coating on it that sterilizes it. I do know technically what it is, but I can't remember now. Oh, my battery's flashing at me. But yeah, it comes in this little like tin, and has the instructions on it and everything, and it comes with this little bag as well that's also kind of made from a similar-ish material, I think, with the instructions on it too, which is a new thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go and try and put this in, given that we can't flush the toilet or anything for a while. Hopefully this will last me the day, and hopefully it will go in okay. That was without a doubt the most difficult menstrual cup I have ever had to insert. It's just so slippery, it kept wanting to pop open. Holding it down was very challenging. I got it in though, but probably not the best time to insert it when there's no water to clean up things. Just gonna say that. It's coming up to 2 o'clock now. We've still got no water here, which is going to be interesting. As I said before, fortunately I've got a jug with a little bit of water left, so I won't be able to offer the lady I'm meeting with any water today, but I should have enough to get me through at least a few more hours before I need to think about going out and maybe buying some bottled water. And that'll be interesting because it's when this happened before. This happened at Christmas a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2016, and of course all the water got bought up, so I'm hoping they'll be able to solve it within the next few hours, and I won't need to do that because, you know, plastic, don't want to get any more of that than necessary. But it is really interesting to see like how many things you can't do when you haven't got access to water, and this has just been a few hours, so like it's crazy to think what would happen, you know, to those people. It really makes you think about those third world countries where people don't have access to clean water, and there's still loads of people that don't. So that's been very interesting. But anyway, hopefully this meeting goes all right without the water, and we'll see when it gets fixed. Finished my meeting, just had some food here, and now I have about 45 minutes before my energy healer comes, so I'm just gonna chill out again for a bit. I had cramping earlier this morning, like really painful gas again, so I took 1 ibuprofen for that, but since then I haven't had to take anything else, which is good, so hopefully that should be it now. Energy healing done. It is now just about 6:15. I was going to film some of it, but it's not the kind of thing you can kind of stop and start filming on, and I haven't got enough battery life on this to film all of that. But yeah, it's chilly now. It's chilly today, but it was interesting. She was working with my uterus today, and she did like Biora stuff, which is testing my chakras, and then also looking at my uterus and wanting to move it forwards into the right position because it's retroverse at the moment, wanting to move it forwards to the right position and drain away the adeno, so that I don't have it anymore. We'll see now. It's too early in this period to tell because I've kind of got through my worst bits, so it's next period, I guess, that we'll see that, if it's done anything. But I think, you know, the thing with energy healing is it can't really hurt. So as I said before, I had a big reaction to the last one, so this time she was a lot more gentle with me, and I didn't faint, which is good. But yeah, I'm really curious to see. The crazy thing about it is like the way that she said it. Oh, I need to move your arm, move your uterus forward. It's just so casual. Like, I'll do that. Maybe that's what we need to do. And she's been away and done some research on my condition before, and was looking at it that way. So yeah, we'll see. Only thing left to do today is chiropractor, and I'm a bit tired now, so I think I'm gonna have a nap and then go back. And I was hoping my merch was gonna arrive today, my new merch for my site, and it hasn't. So I'm gonna go and have a look at if I can track down the email I got about that and see if that's anywhere nearby. I'm craving sugar now. It's almost 9 o'clock. I had some pasta and tomato sauce for dinner, because I had to go to the chiropractor, and by the time I came back I was absolutely starving, and I realised I didn't do a veg shop before I started my period, so I haven't quite got enough to cook anything really fresh. But it was tomato and olives, so there was some veg in there as well. But now I'm really craving sugar, and I'm trying to work out whether it's too late to go and cook some cakes right now. Nah, I'm gonna make something. Yes. It's 10 PM now, and I'm just tucking in to one of my cupcakes. Very late at night, I know, but I'm just craving the sugar. I think I might have a bath as well. I've used the new cup all day today. I haven't taken it out yet, and I've had no leaks or anything, so it's been great so far, which is really tricky to get in, so we'll see how it is to get out, and then obviously I'll do a separate review on that. I'm a bit gutted my merch hasn't arrived yet today, but hopefully it will do within the next few days. It said it was due around this time, but not definitely today, so hopefully like tomorrow or the next day it'll actually get here, because that's really exciting. But I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I know it was a bit up and down, but I think there's quite a lot that happened. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. Do please subscribe. Don't forget you can get cloth pads and menstrual cups, all the products I've been using in this video, from my website, Precious Stars. Link is down below. And I will see you next week. Bye everyone. Happy periods.